The uncertain weather has always been part of the mystique of this daunting place. It's not only the demanding nature of the giant road course itself which goes through the minds of the drivers as they drive the long pace lap. It's also the realization that they must race 48 times around this undulating, twisting ribbon of road through the forest, 620 miles of high-tension driving, which will take them well over 5 hours. In that time, the weather in these hills can do anything, and probably will. And so the final Nurburgring 1,000-kilometer race underway. Stefan Beloff with the Rothmans Porsche goes straight into the lead from the Lancia of Riccardo Patrese, Bob Wallach following. And so it's Beloff in the lead, Patrese second, Wallach third, Mass fourth, Fitzpatrick fifth, Rosberg sixth, then the Sekar in seventh place, but Beloff has slid wide in the early stages of the race and into the lead now, and the wet weather groove tyres, remember, is Patrese, followed by Bob Wallach. Third place will be Beloff, fourth place Fitzpatrick, fifth place Mass, sixth place now the Sekar of Hans Stuck. Up towards Arenberg they go, through now the top three cars very close together, our helicopter following the battle for the lead. Wallach has taken the lead with the Durst Porsche, but taking second place now off Riccardo Patrese is Stefan Beloff on those dry tyres. Likewise, Mass goes past Fitzpatrick, but the first, second and third very close together now, and looking to the inside goes Beloff. At the Arenberg, he's right on the tail of Bob Wallach, and flicks out, and Beloff with the Rothmans Porsche takes the lead. Beloff, of course, on those slick tyres. It's completely dry around the far side of the circuit. Through the Adenauer Bridge, across the Adenauer Bridge they go. Beloff stretching out his lead into the carousel. Number two then, Stefan Beloff with the Rothmans Porsche leading. In second place now, Jochen Maas, the sister car number one, also on those slick tyres. Third place, Bob Wallach with the Durst Porsche. In fourth place now is John Fitzpatrick, who's also displaced the Lancia Martini. Fitzpatrick number 11 there. Fifth place is the Lancia Martini of Riccardo Patrese, number 4. Past Wipperman and down into the Brunchen curves. Stefan Beloff pulling away in number 2. Now a challenge for third place from John Fitzpatrick, who's right on the tail of Bob Wallach. Through goes the Lancia. The leader though at the end of the 13-mile lap, number 2 goes through. Beloff leads, sister car Mass in second place. Battle for third place between Bob Wallach and John Fitzpatrick, third and fourth. Fifth place is Keke Rosberg, not happy with the handling of the Canon Porsche. Whilst in sixth place is Riccardo Patrese with the Lancia. Now coming up towards the Flugplatz, you can see the damp track leader. A little bit sideways over the Flugplatz where the cars will go light. Mass is still in second place. Now up into third place is John Fitzpatrick. Fourth place is Rosberg because Wallach has gone into the pits at the end of lap 1. There he is, changed onto the slick, dry weather tyres. Through goes Wallach as we move down towards the Adenauer Bridge and look at the lead that Stefan Beloff has got. Across the bridge. Famous landmark here at the Nürburgring. Second, still Jochen Maas. In third place, John Fitzpatrick with the J. David Porsche 956. Fourth place will still be Rosberg. Number 2 going through on those slick tyres. Sister car number 1, Jochen Maas in second place. In fact, Stefan Beloff pulling away from Jochen Maas in that second place between 4 and 6 seconds per lap. And Jochen Maas moving away at the rate of over 20 seconds per lap over now third place man, Keke Rosberg, because the J. David Porsche of John Fitzpatrick will go into the pits at the end of lap 2 in order to change onto the dry weather tyres. There's number 11 slowing down, going into the pits to change tyres. Up into third place then, Keke Rosberg, who of course started on dry weather tyres. Through goes Rosberg with the Canon Porsche up into third place. The current Formula One Grand Prix World Champion of 1982. We move now back to the Flugplatz. The cars coming past us at speeds of around about 160 miles an hour. Jochen Maas coming through. Just look how light the car goes over the jump of the Flugplatz. German, of course, for flying place. Up comes the hard-charging Keke Rosberg with the Canon Porsche. A few spots of rain. No real problem for the drivers. Now up to fourth place is Bob Wallach with the Durst Porsche. Back in 5th place, John Fitzpatrick. And Lanciers maintaining their challenge now on slick tyres. Riccardo Patrese up into 6th place. As we move our cameras over to perhaps the most famous corner here at the Nurburgring, that carousel. You get a very good view of it from the aerial camera here. The corner, of course, and will be seen no more in long-distance sports car races with the advent of the new circuit. 2nd place there, still for Jochen Mass with the Rothmans Porsche. Number 1, he's going to share with Jackie Ickx, the 2 West German drivers, and leading the field here. Into 3rd place, still into the carousel, or rather round the top of the carousel, as some of the cars don't really want to go into that very bumpy section, the paved stones that make up that infamous carousel corner. Rosberg, 4th place, the Durst Porsche of Bob Wallach. Fitzpatrick still in that 5th place with that very distinctive car. The car running well at the moment, hoping for a good result here after its disappointments in the earlier 2 rounds. The Lancia Martini there, the LC2, running nice and reliably. So far their best showing to date, and there's a Seikar. Seikar having dropped back, they've had a few problems with the suspension on that car, but still in the running. And look at this, down the long straight, attaining speeds of just under 200 miles an hour. No way that our helicopter can keep up with these sort of speeds. The leading car there, number 2. Stefan Beloff, as we said before, a man who really enjoys the Nürburgring and really is a driver's circuit. Jochen Mass, lights ablaze in 2nd place. Some 34 starters starting the 1983 Nürburgring 1,000 kilometer race here. And I think all drivers looking for victory here in the various classes to get their names in the record books for this last ever race around this superb circuit. Wallach there, the man who of course won the opening round at Monza and finished 2nd at the Silverstone round, leads the World Championship for drivers prior to this race. As through goes John Fitzpatrick in 5th place, and in 6th place, running more reliably than it did in the first 2 rounds of the championship, the Lancia Martini for Riccardo Patrese and Michele Alboreto. Still, Stefan Beloff leads, pulling out 2 to 3 seconds a lap over Jochen Mass, extending his lead all the time. And indeed, Jochen Mass with the 2nd place car pulling away at a very fast rate from the man who lies in 3rd place, Rosberg. Over the Flugplatz they've gone. This is the Seikar. The Seikar now getting up into 7th place after its earlier problems. Hans Stuck driving the Seikar, a well-renowned wet weather driver. No doubt he'd like it to be pouring with rain here. But at the moment the conditions look dry, as after 8 laps plus 1 of course for the pace lap, in comes our race leader, Stefan Beloff. Car number 2 coming in will take over. Derek Bell will take over the car. In gets Derek. The man of course took us around with that sensational lap at the beginning of his television program. And also in comes car number 1, the man in 2nd place, Jochen Mass. Mass will change over to the Belgian driver Jackie Ickx. Out goes number 2, the usual efficiency of the Rothmans Porsche team, as out gets Jochen Mass, and in will get Jackie Ickx. The pit stops taking round about the 2-minute mark. Jackie Ickx taking over the 2nd place car, but Ickx certainly no newcomer to victory here at the famous Nürburgring circuit, because way back in 1969 he won in a Formula 1 Brabham BT26. In 1972 he also won with the Ferrari 312. Those were of course 2 Formula 1 races. And the last time he won the Nürburgring 1,000 kilometer race was in 1973, driving with the great Brian Redman. 3rd place car in the pits now. Rosberg gets out, Jan Lammers gets in, and in the 4th place car out has got Bob Wallach.